I shall do what I must. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. Guys, we have the Jedi Master Kenobi kit. It's released, it is really good, and we're going to talk about it a little bit, what teams he's going to maybe go with, just a little bit of, I don't know, analysis. We don't know all of his damage modifiers. He might hit like a wet noodle, he might not, so lots to talk about, guys. It'll be fun to talk about it. You can see I'm having fun right now. So the first thing of note, of course, is Galactic Republic and Jedi both here. He's also light side, which is obvious. The thing that I do want to point out, folks, is the attacker. The tag has been attached to him, so no support. You guys may remember my last video saying I did not think he was going to be a support because Ki-Adi-Mundi would be too nuts with him. Several people decided to tell me that he was totally going to be support. He had to be. I thought he was going to be a tank. We were all wrong. We were all misled, and he's an attacker. But to be fair, he does a lot of support slash healer slash tank things. Attacker is kind of a weird tag, honestly, but not when you take Ki-Adi-Mundi's kit into it. So we can see Commander Ahsoka Tano is recommended for him, all this stuff. Let's talk about his kit a little bit. You guys can all read the kit. It'll take you an hour. I don't want to spend a full hour though on this. So he's got the basic. It does cool things. Everything does cool things, guys. Here, let's make it so that you guys can read along. So it does ability block to everyone except for Galactic Legends, which I thought was really interesting. Because it would be so strong if you could ability block other Galactic Legends. He's already strong enough, so probably doesn't need it, but can't do that. And then he also just gives defense penetration up quite a bit, so that'll be interesting. The thing that I'm really going to be interested in is how quickly can we get the ultimate charges. I'm not sure yet. It looks like it might be easy, but this is a weird ult. This whole team is going to be building damage, as you'll see. So he's got his special. It's called I Will Do What I Must, which is a fun thing because that's totally a Qui-Gon Jinn quote. So anyways, he's putting vulnerable on everyone. That means a guaranteed crit on all the people. Healing immunity, which is super nice, which is actually going to be really useful in mirror matches. We'll talk about that later, hopefully. And you can't be dispelled or resisted. So vulnerable and healing, they can't be dispelled or resisted. Crazy, amazing stuff in some ways. Calls someone to assist, dealing more damage. But if he selects himself, he isn't called to assist. I think that still means he attacks. I'm not entirely sure, but then he gains ultimate charge and he does more damage stacking. I think that means he's going to be good at raid things, which doesn't surprise me, though not all Galactic Legends are good at raids. So then we have the Hello There ability, and all these are Zetas, of course. This one, so everyone heals health and protection, gains foresight and tenacity up, all these things. And then one thing to note, guys, the two groups he's really good with are Galactic Republic and light side unaligned force users, or Lasufus. I still I'm prone to fits of laughter, apparently, when it comes to saying the acronym Lasufu, folks. Okay, so they gain Galactic Republic and Force users gain protection up 20% for 2 turns. And so let's see, target other Galactic Republic allies, gain damage immunity for 1 turn, or ally gains damage immunity. So if someone's about dead, he just makes them immune to damage for a turn, which is crazy. Jedi Master Kenobi, oh yeah, it can't be dispelled. Their cooldowns are reset. This is important, guys. This is going to be the basis of a huge debate for a long time, I think. We're going to see, we're going to try to figure out where does Kat go? Where does Commander Ahsoka Tano go? Because she has an Annihilate ability, and what that does is obviously it annihilates someone. It disintegrates someone. It's a permanent death kill, which is going to be very important in the mirror match on here, I think. So she starts at like 8 on the cooldown. He can just go. If he's the fastest character on the board, he's just going to assign this ability to Ahsoka, and then she's going to kill someone without having to worry about damage immunity, without having to worry about anything. And so that's pretty good. The only problem is she's not a Jedi. So keep that in mind. She's not a Jedi. It doesn't say anything about having to be a Jedi. She's Galactic Republic. That is enough. And she's going to defeat someone. She's going to kill someone. I say defeat because that's what we make our kids say. We don't let them say kill, because it's an ugly word, despite the fact that I say it about 20 million times every video. So do as I say, not as I do, right? Anyways, folks, we've got... And then he also gains ultimate charge for all the buffs on light side allies. So, and everyone, if you read his leadership, he's going to be starting with a bunch. Everyone's going to start with a bunch of buffs anyways, probably not 30% worth, but gonna be good. The leadership, which is literally, it is so long, guys, which is what she said. All light side allies have plus 25% mastery. They have speed, they have max health, they gain protection up that can't be dispelled, so kind of like the light side Basti, and so it's for 4 turns, so eventually it will go away. But, I mean, probably you're just going to have it hit away. The protection up, though, everyone's going to want health. What feeds that health, or what feeds that protection up is max health. And then, okay, so when he has the high ground, which is his ultimate, I believe, then the light side allies take less damage, ignore taunt. So, oh gosh, it's so crazy. Resist all debuffs, so they can't be debuffed. And Kenobi can be called to assist when... or is called to assist when they use an ability. So every single time someone uses an ability, he is called to assist, which is crazy on its own. At the start of the battle, if all allies are light side, Galactic Republic allies can't be critically hit. It's just crazy, guys. People aren't gonna die. I don't know what to say. Hold on, I'm trying to get us so my face isn't blocking half of your reading view, guys. So there we go. Can't be crit while they have protection up. So they have to start with protection up. It can't be dispelled, and they can't be crit. And all tanks auto taunt. So all these things, guys, it's crazy. So that means any tank who's a Galactic Republic, who is Galactic Republic, can... every tank is going to pre-taunt. They auto-taunt, even if they don't have the rule. When they lose taunt, they gain it for 2 turns if they have protection but did not have taunt. So, oh man, so it expires, but then let's see, if they gain it for 2 turns, if they don't have it, they lose taunt. It's crazy. They're just going to constantly be taunting. And the Galactic Republic or light side unaligned force users, the first time they reach 1% health, they basically come back alive. It's another form of Jedi Revan's Savior, except it's for each individual character. It's not just one time it happens for each individual character, which I think also applies to Kenobi. I will have to see how that goes. It says all allies... it does. It actually says another ally reaches 1% health. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just 1% health. Maybe it's ally. Maybe it's just. In fact, I believe it doesn't apply to Kenobi. It appears to me. I mean, nothing's stopping you from. Oh well, I was gonna say nothing's stopping you from putting Jedi Revan in there with you to get it, and there is nothing stopping you. But he's not Galactic Republic, therefore. He won't actually, he'll negate this part of the leadership. So let's see, whenever the light side ally uses a basic ability, he gains 3 ultimate charge or 6, depending on when they're doing something. And keep in mind, guys, if he's got the high ground, oh no, that doesn't, the high ground, you can't actually build the ult while high ground is going on, I think. So That was wrong. I was going to say, so he's going to be assisting all the time when he's on the high ground and therefore gaining more ultimate meter, but that's not how it works. So then armor penetration is doubled when hitting Sith. So, I mean, Sith Eternal, everyone's saying Sith Eternal's going to be killing him, and I kind of think maybe not. Maybe, or at least it's going to be tough on Sith Eternal's squad. Whatever that squad may be. Enemies and allies are immune to turn meter manipulation. This is maybe the biggest piece of it, guys. This is like Padme, except it's for both teams. So this is like him just having Hux built in. Just like he grabs Hux and like tucks him in his pocket, and he's like, okay, no turn meter manipulation whatsoever, guys. No one gets it. I don't get it. You guys don't get it. We're just gonna be good. And that is also pretty crazy. Let's see, I think he also, he gives plus 30 speed. Man, it's just going to be crazy. Oh, unique one. May the Force be with you. Man, that is crazy that they named an ability that is actually not my favorite thing. Like, they're starting to use some of these really iconic things. Like, they're never going to use that for another ability name. It's crazy. So he ignores taunt while he's on his turn, which is fine because you can't target someone with him anyways outside his turn. And then light side allies, let's see, they dispel debuffs on him again. So when another light side ally targets Master Kenobi with an ability, so it's like, hey, I want to heal Kenobi, then it's going to dispel all debuffs on him, and he'll gain mastery equal to 10% of their current mastery. So what that also means, guys, so he's giving them mastery at the start of the phase. It's also going to be important. You want Relic 7 or 8 on all of his allies that he's with, because if they're going to target him, then he's going to gain mastery equal to 10% of what their mastery is. So if there's Relic 0, they won't have any mastery, I think. Well, they'll gain a little bit from him, and then they'll hand some back. But 10% of their current mastery. So, I mean, it's a passive thing, but it's going to build in a big way. Like, this team is going to start by doing an okay amount of damage, and it's going to just really super ramp up. So, anyways, when he targets another Galactic Republic or Lasufu ally with an ability, dispel all debuffs on them, and they gain mastery equal to 20% of his current mastery. So he's going to make them stronger. They're going to make him stronger. When a Galactic Republic ally attacks out of turn, then everyone of their sort are going to recover health. They're going to heal themselves a tiny bit. Kind of a weird ability, actually. Call the weakest light side ally to assist, dealing 20% less damage. I don't know. So everyone's going to be assisting all the time. Their Galactic Legend is the same as the old one, so max health, max protection per relic level, and the damage they received is reduced by 30%. That's cool. It's over is his ultimate, and so you can get it 50%. You're not going to want to. The 50% thing almost makes me think that he's designed to be on offense, because you can get to 50% and then get a way worse version of all this stuff, or you can go to 50% and get the full one. If anyone's ever played against Supreme Leader Kylo, you know that he is like, he's trigger happy. He's like, oh, my ultimate's available? Like, why haven't I pushed that button more times? I'm going to spam this button pushing. Need to get my ultimate, even though it's not necessarily wise or strategic. His AI does that. My guess is that Kenobi's going to be the same, and they built this in as kind of a safeguard to make him less overpowered on just his defense. So, I mean, it's still pretty good. He's gaining the charge when everyone uses their basics, and everyone's assisting, so he's going to be gaining a lot of his ultimate passively. He dispels all these debuffs. He makes them all tough to kill, etc. We've already read about it. You can read about it. The biggest thing about it is it doubles at 100% ultimate. So all other light side allies gain a percentage of mastery equal to the amount of ultimate charge used with this ability. So if he goes 50%, then it's going to give everyone a percentage of mastery. He's going to give them plus 50% stacking ultimate charge, and if he goes to 100%, it says doubled at 100%, so they're going to get 200%. So it's either 50% or it's going to be 200% essentially. It is crazy. Like, think of Ki-Adi-Mundi going from Relic 0 to Relic 8. Okay, and then they pop the ult, and all the stats that Ki-Adi-Mundi gains, just random character, but all of those stats that he gains, he's also going to gain again on top of that, and then he's going to have that again, and that's just from one ultimate. So it's pretty good. It doesn't suck, and they all gain protection up, which can't be dispelled, and all of this stuff, guys. It is going to be the next Jedi Revan. That's what it feels like, guys. It feels like we're just going to hang out with Jedi Revan, and we're just going to have a slappy fight. So, some essential things here. Let's go to the actual game. I'll show you a couple squads that I'm thinking of, debate a couple things, and then I'll let you guys free if I can find this. Here we are. Excellent. You guys can't see that my opponent is attacking in Grand Arena. Actually, you can. Hopefully you can't extrapolate anything too crazy. So, that was kind of tiny bit of spoilers, but we're gonna move on. If you guys watched my stream last night, you would know that it was a very hard fought match, and my opponent is currently attacking while I'm doing this video. It is literally killing me to make this video instead of watching his attacks. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna pretend like Jedi Master Luke is actually Jedi Master Kenobi here, just for the sake of argument, because, as you can see, these squads that I think might end up being good, which I do want to point out, neither of these, or both of these, are, I don't know, I think these won't end up being the best squads. These are the ones that I initially think are going to be strong. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. So, if... Alright, here's the thing, guys. In Arena's going to be miserable, right? It's like, okay, to kill a character, you're going to have to go and kill them the first time, then they're going to heal themselves, and of course, no one's got turn meter manipulation, so you can't get like a turn meter train going. Everyone's just going to take a turn hitting each other, and it's going to be miserable. It's going to suck. It's going to feel bad, and then you have to kill them again. Hopefully they haven't popped their ultimate yet, because if they have, then they're going to be way harder to kill. They're going to have all of these different things. Hopefully that character that just got killed once with Savior triggered, hopefully they are going to not have damage immunity. Like, the mirror is going to be hell. It's going to suck so bad. And, okay, so the debate being... All right, let's actually look at the other squad. The one that everyone is set on, and I think for Squad Arena at least, it does make sense. We're going to have Cat. I know that this is just Fulcrum, but whatever. Just deal with it. We're using her as a proxy. We're going to have Fulcrum here, and what's going to happen is, if it's going to be a speed meta. I think it is. In Arena, it's going to be a speed meta. Because what's going to happen is we're going to, and it's not going to matter how fast your Jedi Kenobi is. Kenobi is going to just he's going to decrease all the cooldowns on Ahsoka, on Cat, and then whoever's Cat goes next, because we can't do turn meter manipulation. Whoever's Cat is the fastest is going to immediately jump up and destroy whoever the tank is. We're going to have a tank. We need Kenobi here. Kenobi is going, or GK here. One of these tanks. I mean, we could maybe have, I don't know, you need it to be Galactic Republic, so it can't be Old Ben, and it can't be Kanan either, unfortunately. I feel like maybe he should be, honestly, because he used to be, at least. He used to be Galactic Republic, but one way or another, I guess, like, Jedi Knight Guardian could be it. What other Jedi have the tank ability anyways, like, that are Galactic Republic? I mean, no one really, right? I mean, Mace has it, and that's basically it. Plo Koon has it. He could be good with it. Anyways, General Kenobi is like the most obvious one, right? And so he's an archetype. He's a good tank. He's going to have a pre-taunt, and he's not going to lose that taunt until you kill him. He's going to be tough to kill because of all the different things we were talking about. So Your opponent has that. You're going to have a faster cat, though, so you're going to reduce all her cooldowns. She's going to go in. She will kill one character for you. It'll be wonderful. And then, hopefully, they haven't done the same with their own cat, and they'll kill one of your characters. If they haven't, then it's, whatever. It's probably an insurmountable advantage on your end. However, so it seems good, right? Like that's what it's going to go. It's going to be like, okay, we all have a tank, and then Ahsoka kills the tank. Maybe we take two. Maybe it's time to get Gear 13 Plo. Honestly, but here's the thing, guys. Ki-Adi-Mundi in this build, there's one non-Galactic Republic Jedi, and that is Cat. That means that Ki-Adi-Mundi is not going to have his Zeta triggered, which I've talked about that in a few different videos, but it bears repeating. It's got the Jedi Council thing here. It's got, if all allies are Galactic Republic Jedi, they have plus 30 speed, plus 40% max health, and plus 20% offense, which this is huge for... It's so ironic, like, you want speed, you want the extra speed. It's going to be a speed meta on Fulcrum, or on Cat, sorry, and yet if she's in the squad, no one will get this plus 30 speed. Kenobi won't get this plus 30 speed, so who really knows exactly what's going to happen with this? But the max health would be really nice with all the protection up that we're going to be getting. Everyone's going to have a ton of extra max health, the plus 20 offense. I think that we're going to have to find some methodology, because to beat this without Cat, because these are just so good on the Jedi squad. So Jedi allies with a supporter or healer role have additional offense equal to 10% of their max health. And with a Relic 8, with a Relic 8 Grandmaster Yoda, you're going to be doing some insane damage, and everyone's going to have a Relic 8 Grandmaster Yoda. So this team, it seems like maybe that's going to be really good. At the start, we're not even going to have Cat, and so the team that I think is going to be used quite a bit, and honestly, now that I've been talking about it, I almost think that we're going to just take Barriss out. She is a healer, so it's nice to think that the Ki-Adi-Mundi Zeta would actually apply to her, and give her that extra offense. But who actually cares? She's going, her damage modifier is so low. She's going to be, all your double drop naysayers are going to say a similar thing, like, 10,000 times 0 is still 0, and that's what she's going to have. She'll have all the offense, and her damage modifier is so bad that she'll still do no damage. She'll keep everyone alive more. I don't know, Kenobi might just do that enough anyways, so my guess is maybe we get Plo Koon in here with Kenobi. I don't know. Or maybe it's like Plo Koon and Mace. It's a weird, strange world. But here's the thing, guys. Grandmaster Yoda, you're going to want him fast because he doesn't have any of his... and I hate to say this. You guys who know the debate between me and Gom and Calvin Awesome, I'd want him slow because I don't want to have to use fast offense mods on him. But he's probably going to need speed mods. He's going to need a speed set if you're going to go with this build, because... you also want health. Everything will be health on him, not offense. Everything will be speed mods with health secondaries, and that means he's going to gain an enormous amount of offense, and he's going to be hitting like a truck. I almost think that Jedi Kenobi, or Master Kenobi, is going to be a character that doesn't actually do that much damage himself. I almost think he's going to do an okay amount, but he's going to be a facilitator. He's going to hand out the damage to everyone else. It's very similar to how much damage like Rey does on her basic. Like, she doesn't do that much. She's a facilitator as well, and with like one turn of terrible damage that she can do. Terrible in terms of like it's scary. It will kill you. It will literally rip your face off. So. Ki-Adi-Mundi has maybe a little too much face anyways. You could debate. So, anyways, if we're doing this, Galactic Republic Jedi, guys, I mean, gonna have that plus 30 speed, plus 40% max health, 20% offense. One thing I should point out, though, guys, I believe that these are two separate clauses. Like, I don't know for sure. Do these actually go with all of them, even if not all Galactic Republic Jedi? I think they still gain all this offense equal to their max health, even if you don't have all Galactic Republic Jedi in there. You will that's why you're still gonna want him on the squad. And then let's see. You also have this decisive thrust. He also does 100% damage for each Galactic Republic ally, or does extra damage. So yeah, he's gonna be an unstoppable force of destruction. This is gonna be the best squad. Maybe we're gonna put another tank in here just to make it so that if the opponent does use an Ahsoka, a cat, to kill one of your tanks, you'll have another one to just like take its place, and then you'll just slowly, in my opinion, this is going to be the squad of the future, guys. I think everyone's going to try cat for a while, and then what they're going to start doing is using cat on a Padme team, and they're going to be countering some really surprising things, including maybe that'll be the start of an off-meta counter for this team, because Padme doesn't rely on turn meter gain anyway. She's already operating within that space, and these guys do so many assists that Padme loves it. She's just like, yeah, give me more bonus protection. Like, I don't know for sure what's going to happen, but a lot of these guys will have a ton of health. I really think it's possible that a Padme team could end up being part of an off-meta counter. We will see, obviously. I'm very interested to see what happens. This kit is great. I think, without actually seeing him in action, it really seems like this is the next step. This is power creep. I think this is significantly better than other galactic legends that we have so far. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Lots of things to talk about. We'll be unpacking this character. I'll be unlocking him as soon as I can. It won't be the day of, just like some of the crazy people, but I'll definitely be doing that on Twitch, unlocking, or I'll make a video of it, something like that. And we'll be testing, doing all sorts of things, hopefully making some kind of off-meta counter. We'll see. I do think that Cat's going to be part of the off-meta counter to it, as opposed to an actual part of the squad. That's just my prediction. I could be wrong. I'm not the sole arbiter of truth, but that said, guys, I'm gonna let you go. So thank you all so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Zareth prevails.